Welcome back to the channel, guys. Pat at Card Scale Dreams. First off, I just want to thank everyone for the views and thumbs ups, comments in the last couple videos, subscribers, viewers. Appreciate y'all, and the support is very much appreciated. So today, what I'm attempting to do today is putting the photo etch grill into the kit plastic grill. So what I've already done, as you can see, I've cut away the inside of the grill portion. So to do that, I used my scriber and scribed the lines out, right, and then cut that out. So now this is the piece that we'll be putting in. Okay, so we're going to cut this off of the sprue, the photo etch sprue. So there's 4 little tabs. Hopefully this knife is sharp enough. So I was looking at photos online, looking at where this piece that I'm putting in sits in relation to these top and bottom bars. I may have to trim away more material to get it to sit more flush. We'll see how it looks. So the other thing, so you can see the bend. So I'll have to put a bend in this. So I may have to trim a bunch of this back yet. Because, yeah, that sits way too far back. And that's the thing, like, these bars are going to be so thin. So maybe I'll just not really sure. Yeah, I'll trim these tabs off. And then I'll have a better idea how this fits. So it doesn't take much to trim these tabs off. So I'll just go ahead and trim the rest of these off. Okay, so we got those trimmed. Okay, so that doesn't fit in between the bars. So I'm going to have to figure something out here. Oh. That almost just fits in there with just a little bit of pressure. Just trying to mock it in. So that's just mocked in. That actually doesn't look too bad. Wow. Nice. So I've got to get my bend in the center there. Okay, so I'll try and bend that real quick and then I'll come back. Okay, so I'm just going to attempt to bend this down the center. Might be too much. See, a little too much. So I've looked at online, I've looked at the grill and the SS grill compared to like a non-SS grill. The SS grills, this part that I'm putting in is black. And then the non-SS's that I've looked at are chrome. So I'm not really sure. Oops, that just fell out. But then, as I was saying, some SS's that I've looked at are chrome. So I'm not sure if the blacked out part in the center is an SS thing, because I don't really know enough about the cars to be 100% sure. But the car that I seen in a magazine that kind of kickstarted this whole project was a non-SS car and didn't have the black insert on the grill, wasn't black. So, in case you were wondering, that's what I'm going with. So this doesn't want to stay in. Keeps just popping out. It's fairly tight in there. I think with some glue, once I get some glue on the back end of it, it'll sit where I want it to be. Alright, there we go. That's just sitting in there. And see, it pops out. I think this end needs to come down just slightly. So this video is getting too long already. There we go. I think that's where I want it, right there. There we go. Sticks out just a little bit. So maybe I'll take a little bit of the bend out. So I barely moved that. Just with that first, with this first mock-up here, I'm really liking how this looks. I didn't think this was going to fit in there so that good. So it still sticks out just a little bit. I think if I just pull pull it out a little bit on both sides. Should be perfect. So yeah, that's where I want it to set right there. So that's going to look awesome. That looks awesome, I mean. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to get this glued in. I'm really happy with how that looks. I'm going to get it glued in. I'm going to detail, do a black wash, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so the grill is done. I washed the entire grill with Tamiya Smoke. It's like a 1-part paint, 3 parts water, distilled water. So I use this Tamiya Smoke wash on all my chrome parts, and then I went in with my acrylic. It's just my folk art wash that I made. Same thing with distilled water and all the ribbing behind the headlight or around the headlights, and then I also washed right around the headlight outside here to give it more depth. Also put the script on the front, so that had to be bent, painted. Well, I painted, UV resined, and then bent it to shape to fit on the front. So that looks really good. That's a Chevelle on it. So if you want to see how I detail paint the photo etch script, I have got a video here that you can go check out. So go check that out if you want to see how that was done. But it's using UV resin and just acrylic paint. So really happy with how this turned out. Looks awesome. It's going to look awesome on the car. Really happy with that. And appreciate everybody checking in on the video. And hope everyone has a good week. Alright, Pat out, model on. Thank you. Thank you very much.